What is going on, everybody? Kevin Wild from W.N.P. So today I'm going to be doing a video on I have a little issue that I need to take care of with the bus. It's nothing wrong mechanically with the bus. It's just kind of an issue I need to deal with. So I wanted to make this video showing you guys what I'm going to be doing. So before I show you, I have this whole project set up right now. I had to come into, I'm here at actually my mom's property, so getting to use her driveway for the day. So to do this, and I've been storing some stuff here for this project to get this done. So before I explain to you the solution I've come up with for this little issue that I'm having, I first need to explain what the issue is to you. So one of the things is, you guys living in a short bus, I have an online store, and I do a lot of merchandise and everything. I have a lot of materials, and I don't have a lot of storage, and most of my storage is all taken up already. So I need to I'm kind of having an issue with my merchandise is building up inside the bus. So actually, you know what, to be better, because I just pulled in here right now, everything's still kind of sitting where it sits when I drive. Let me show you the situation I'm dealing with. So let's step inside the bus real quick so I can show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys, so like I was just saying, so one of the situations I have a lot of merchandise. You guys have seen a lot of my posts online on the Facebook and Instagram pages. You guys know I run an online store. I sell a lot of things that I make, like a lot of magnets, little custom pieces. I do laser engraving, so I have a lot of little custom pieces I make. And I've been getting a lot of orders recently. Business is starting to pick up a little bit, so I've been having to get more and more merchandise, more materials. And the problem I'm having is that I don't have storage for any of this stuff. So everything's all in its crates and its boxes, all my printers, all my materials for my merchandise, but I have nowhere to put it. So it all has to stay inside the bus, and here's the problem I'm having is that it's stacking up so much that I'm running out of room inside the bus and I have to move things around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip the camera around right now, and I'm gonna show you an example of what I'm talking about. Actually, first, let me show you what it looks like up here. So I just pulled in here, so everything is moved right now. Let me put up a picture real quick so you guys can see what this looks like when I'm parked. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to show you, so like I said, I just pulled in here right now to do this project and solve this problem. Let me show you right now. I'm going to flip the camera around so you guys can see when I'm driving. You guys can see where I have to put all these boxes for all my materials and merchandise. Let me flip it around. So if you guys can see, that is my bed, and I have to put all my merchandise. I'm getting so much stuff going, and I'm getting a lot of orders, guys. So the boxes and crates, you can see they're starting to stack up. I'm starting to get a lot more materials, and that is my bed. That is how I currently have to drive. When we're driving, everything has to sit on my bed, and then when we're parked, as you saw the picture, everything has to sit up here on my dash and my front seat, which is just very inconvenient, and it's just a pain. So what we're gonna do now, guys, is let's step back outside, because now I'm gonna show you what I've come up with and what I picked up to actually solve this problem. So it's gonna be a little bit of a project, but let's go outside so I can show you what I picked up. All right, guys, so here it is. This is what I picked up. I picked up a cargo box for the back of the bus. I found this on Marketplace for a really good deal. These normally retail at about $800 to $850 brand new. I found this one on Marketplace for $250. So I couldn't pass up the deal. I knew I'd been needing something like this. So when I found it, and it wasn't too far away, so when I found it, I knew I had to jump on it. It's in really good shape. So what I need to do is I got to get this on the back of the bus. But first, let's go over the bus. I got to show you, because I got something else on the back of the bus. You guys probably already know what it is, but let's walk over to the bus real quick so I can show you what I got to do. So right now, I currently still have the motorcycle rack on the back of the bus. I do not use this. I haven't used this in a long time. I've used it a few times. You guys have seen some pictures of me hauling a bike around and stuff like that. But here's the thing, guys. So I sold the one motorcycle. I have a dirt bike, but I'm getting rid of it. Guys, I don't ride anymore. I do it every once in a while for fun, but I just don't have a use for a motorcycle anymore, so I don't need this rack anymore. Before I get that cargo box on, I need to get this rack off, and this rack is heavy. What's nice is the bus is actually going to be losing a little bit of weight in the back, because this rack weighs about almost 130 pounds, and the box weighs only about 45 pounds. So what's going to be nice is going to be losing a little bit of weight in the back. So it's going to have the box with all my merchandise and everything in it, but that stuff's not as heavy as this. So I got to start with getting this rack off. I got to take this off, get the box on the back, and there's a couple things I need to do with the box, which we'll be getting into here in a little bit, and just a little bit. So what I got to do is I got my tools laid out, got my impact. I got to get the rack off. This is for getting everything tightened down. I picked up another. I have a few of these. These are hitch tighteners, which I'm going to need. So one thing I need to show is with having a cargo box on the back, it's going to be sitting back here by the door. So I have my smoker back here. This is where I store my smoker. So I still need to be able to open this door. And also in the future soon, there's going to be a spare tire on the back. So let me show you. So I've got a couple of ways I'm going with this. I've actually already decided, not a couple ways. I'm not going to be using this one. So I need to extend the box off the back a little bit. And then I also need to have a this double hitch. So the box is going to be going on this one. And I still need to have access to a tow hitch, because sometimes, guys, I need to haul this trailer around with the bus. I'm not going to get too much into it right now, because soon I have a big project coming up to where I'm going to need to be using this trailer that I just showed you to hook it up to the bus to go pick up materials for a project I'm going to be doing in the bus. So one thing is, I have a trip coming up. You guys, if you guys saw, I posted recently that I'm going to be leaving for California in September. I'm going to be gone for about a week. I'm going to be on the road out in California for about a week. And I've got a lot of work to get done before that trip. So I need to get this started today. I need to get this box on here, and then get that going, get everything cleaned up inside. And then I have, like I said, that other project coming up where I'm going to need to haul the trailer. So if you guys see, let me move it here real quick for you. This isn't going to stick out far enough for me to be able to open the door. Now, given this box has a feature on it where if you can actually, it tips forward. It's for having back doors and tailgates. I'll get more into that when we get this mounted. I'll show that to you. But this is not long enough as it is now. It's going to be too close to the door. So that's why I need to have that extension piece. And like I said, I need to be able to haul that trailer around sometimes. So I need to have the double hitch so I can still be able to haul a trailer too with the. I don't want to be taking the box off to hook the trailer up. So anyway, guys, let's get into it. I'm going to get this rack off right now. This isn't going to be too much work. It's still morning time right now. I'm trying to get this done before it gets too hot. We are in the middle of a heat wave out here, and we're expecting triple digits today, so it's going to get hot. So this isn't going to take too long, but I'm going to try to beat the heat right now. So right now, I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to get this motorcycle rack taken off, and then we'll get the box put on. We got the motorcycle rack off. Man, that thing was heavy. Luckily, I was able to get it off of there pretty easily. There was no issues getting it off. It was just really heavy. I'm kind of out of breath right now. It's hot out here right now too. Okay, so one thing I didn't say is that I'm not getting rid of that motorcycle rack. I know I have people that are going to ask if I'm getting rid of it. I always get asked whenever I take stuff like this off. I always get asked, people ask me if I'm selling it or if I want to, and just keeping it stored here at this property. So just in case I ever need it again. So. All right, so right now let's go ahead and get the box back here, get it on there, and well, first I need to get the double hitch and extension on. So I'm going to go ahead and get that on now, and then I'm going to bring the box over and put it on. Next step is done. I've got the hitch extension and the double hitch extension on. I've got the hitch tightener on it, so you guys can see this is pretty solid. We're not going to get any movement out of that. So let's go ahead and go grab the box. I got to sit and I got to drag it across the driveway right now. So we'll not drag it. It's not that heavy, but so let's go ahead and grab that box and just get it put on here and see how everything works. All right, guys, I got the box back here. So let me tell you, that was a little bit of a process, a little bit harder, a little bit more of a process than I thought it was going to be. So I went to pull it through there, and the box wouldn't fit between the motorhome and the shed over here. And where I parked the bus, I didn't leave enough room for it to get through either side. So that took a little bit. I had to pull the bus out of the yard, bring the box back here, and park the bus back. So that's what I get for rushing and not bringing the box, not setting everything up properly before I got to work on this. I should have brought the box back here before I parked the bus. So anyway, it's back here now. The hitch mount is on. Let's go ahead and let's get the box up. All right, guys, so we got it. The cargo box is on. You guys can see it really wasn't hard to get it on there at all. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just go around, kind of show you everything with it. All right, guys. So here is the box. Got it. I picked this thing up for 250 bucks, and I'm telling you, I think it's really gonna work. Sorry, don't know how to pronounce that, so I can't really tell you the model of this. I just don't know how to pronounce it. But anyway, so it's a pretty good sized box. Got all the. It's got the double hitch on it. I don't have my trailer here, my ball hitch on there yet. It's actually on another vehicle right now. So, but there is going to be, I do have a 2-inch ball hitch for the trailer that goes for there. So I can still haul the trailer. So yeah, everything's on. So this does have lights on the back. I'll show you. This does have lights on the back and a license plate light as well. But these, currently the bus does not have trailer lights. I have the harness to do it. I just haven't gotten around to actually installing it yet. So, okay guys, so now let me explain the part I was explaining to you with this thing and with the door and this box. So, well, first of all, okay, so I've done the measurements with where the box sits now. There is plenty of space for the spare tire that's going to be back here eventually. I did all the measurements. It fits. It's going to fit perfect, even with the box on the back. So, okay, so here's what I was talking about, guys. This box flips forward because I need to be able to get the door open still, because if you guys look, my smoker is in there, which technically there's enough room right now to get the smoker out, which I'm actually really happy about, that I can still get to access my storage. I did the measurements because I have the measurements for the spare tire I'm going to be getting. I've done the measurements, and right now if I were to open this with a spare tire on, the door would be right about here, and that's not enough room to get the smoker out. And there ain't no way that we're going to be canceling smoking Sundays and not having the smoker with us. Melvin wouldn't approve of that. So anyway, let me shut this real quick. So let me show you what I was talking about with with how this flips forward, and then I'll explain it to you. So what you do is you lift this handle up and the box flips forward. Now I don't want to do this one-handed because this box will fall forward really quick and I don't get my hand caught in there. So I'm going to go set the camera up real quick and I'll show you guys. You guys see, if I pull the handle, the box actually flips forward. It's made for like tailgates or back doors of vehicles, so you can still open them. Okay, so now I have the box flip forward. Now let me show you guys the door. I'll open the door here. If you guys can see now, there is plenty of room to get to my storage. I can get the smoker out. And so like I was saying, even with the spare tire on, now with this flip forward, with the spare tire, with the measurements from the spare tire, I've measured everything out. Just how far the door will open with the box on here, flip forward, and the spare tire in the back. So the smoker, I can get the smoker out, no problem. I can access my storage, no problem. So this is going to work out perfect. Okay, so there is only one issue I have with this box right now. I'm going to show you guys. It is this. It does move quite a bit. I don't like how much it moves. This isn't a problem. This is just what these things do. Even with the hitch tighteners on there, I know what the issue is. I'm going to get the part to fix it. So I've got this hitch tightener on here and this one on here, but it's actually with the extension itself. The extension is a little smaller than this is a 2-inch standard 2-inch hitch receiver, and this is a little smaller. So they make and right now I don't know if I can show you guys, try to get it in there. I just have the regular hitch pin in there. So what they do is they make a hitch pin that goes, it's a hitch pin that goes and actually tightens these from the inside. So I'm going to be getting one of those, and hopefully that's going to solve the problem. Because if you guys see, that's what's causing it. It's not the actual hitch receiver itself. It's not the box moving. It's just that extension. So I'm going to get that tightener for it, and that should solve this problem because it doesn't move that much. It's really not that bad. It's personal preference. I don't like it moving that much, so yeah, it's not going to be a problem. But eventually I'll get that tightener for it, and that should clear it up. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you guys is I wanted to show you the inside. So got plenty of space. This does have a tray that comes out if I ever need to clean it, and it protects, see all the trailer wirings under there, protects all that from getting damaged. It's got some nice drain plugs in it, and so it's going to be plenty of room. So now it's not like really tall, but with the cover you see with up in here, I should be able to fit all the boxes in here, no problem. So anyway guys, okay, so I've already brought all the boxes out to put in this box. I wanted to get everything out of the bus, start clearing up the space. So I'm going to go ahead and let's get these boxes loaded in there now. Let's see how this all works out. All right guys, as you can see, I've got all the boxes packed up. I actually I still have a few more things I have to put in here that I haven't gotten out of the bus, but that stuff doesn't matter. It's all going to fit right here. Let me flip the camera around real quick. So there we go, guys. All my shop supplies, materials, everything all fits in this box. You guys can see it's stacked up pretty high, and we still close up just fine. So it closes up, and then it's kind of hard to get this one-handed. In fact, I'm not even going to mess with that because I don't want to break the lock because I can't do it one-handed. So there we go, guys. It locks up, all the boxes in there. And finally, now I don't have all those boxes up on my dash and on my bed when I have to drive. This is going to be so much better. And actually, with all the boxes in there, it doesn't move around as much, rattle around as much. So I'm still going to be getting that tightener for the hitch extension. But yeah, so the box really works out. So there's one more thing I want to do with this little project that I actually forgot to bring up in the beginning, and I'm going to show it to you guys now. All right, guys. So I have this is a plastic tube that I have for the dump tube. Now, the bus doesn't have a black tank yet. I haven't gotten to that part of that's something I still have to do, but I still carry a dump tube with me for my toilet that's inside. Because if you guys remember from the update video, my toilet has its own separate tank, and I still have to use dump sites. So I don't like keeping my dump. Right now, I'm currently having to keep my dump tube in the storage, and it's not in there right now. I've actually kind of left it behind at my spot that I'm at, so I don't like having it in there. So when I'm parked, I normally I take it out and I throw it underneath the bus, but I don't want to be doing that anymore. So I've had this thing for a while. This was actually supposed to go on one of my vans, so I've actually had this thing for years. It's been sitting in storage, and I actually forgot I had it until recently. So I'm going to be mounting this on the bus. This is I'll show you right now. There's actually I'm sure you guys are probably familiar with these. So if you can see, there's already a dump tube in there. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I don't want to touch that, but so this is actually going to be something really helpful to have. Now, what I have to do, so originally I was going to be mounting it on the bumper, on the back bumper here. With the box now and this hitch mount, it does not fit there. So I've been kind of going around the bus trying to figure out what to do. I want it to be easily accessible, so mounting it under the bus is not an option. I don't want to have to crawl under the bus to get my tube out. So I think what I'm going to be doing is, sorry for the branches, but I think I'm going to be mounting it up here. So these things are meant to be mounted on the roof, so it should be pretty good for the weather. I mean, given it's Arizona, I'm in Arizona a lot, so that tends to rot things out a lot, but this is actually some really good thick plastic. These are actually meant to be up on like the roof of a van or something like that. So I'm going to be mounting it up here, and that way I can still, because I can reach up here just fine. I can still access my tube just fine. I don't want, like I said, I don't want it underneath the bus. I really don't have anywhere to put it over here. Can't put it on the bumper anymore like my original plan. And this is the side. This is the door side, and this is the hangout spot. You know, whenever I'm camping and stuff. So I don't want my dump tube over here at all. So I'm going to be mounting the holder, the dump tube holder up there. So that's going to be my last project of the day. I'm not actually going to film doing that. I'm just going to do it. I just want to tell you guys it's something I'm going to be doing. So next video. Speaking of which, but let me finish. Next video, I will show you that up there after I have it mounted. So I'll show you that, guys, in the next video. But so speaking of videos, so if you guys, like I said, you guys saw my post. I'm going to be leaving in September for a road trip to California. I've got a lot of work I need to do before then. I've got some things on the bus I need to do. Like I said, I gotta hook the trailer up one of these days and soon, and I need to go get supplies for the bus for another big project I'm doing, which that'll be another video. But so yeah, I'm gonna be leaving for California, and I'm gonna be on the road in California for about a week. I've got a couple investigations to do. I'm going back to the Queen Mary. If you guys don't know, I've been talking about it for years. It's finally happening. I will be making a stop at the Whaley House. I've got a whole list of stops coming up in California, so I've got a lot of work to do. So anyway, guys, box is on. This thing's nice. I'm glad I got this. A really good deal, $250, and it helps out. I now don't have all those boxes on my dash or on my bed, and I don't have to keep all my merchandise and all my shop stuff inside because business is picking up. So I'm getting more materials and everything. So I needed something to carry it. So this is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and get this tube mounted up there, and yeah, so and I'll show you that in the next video. So thank you for sticking around, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.